Hi there! Realme has just launched two new smart TVs today, the 43-inch 4K and the 50-inch 4K. We have the 43-inch variant in the house. Very excited as this is the first 43-inch 4K TV from Realme. It's got Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision and even hands-free Google Voice Assistant. Wow, can't wait to check it out. So let's quickly unbox it, see how it performs. But before we begin, subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon so you never miss an update. Also follow me on my social media handles, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. The handle name is Mr. Tech Singh for all of them. Follow me right now. Alright, let's straight jump into the unboxing. So here is the retail packaging. We can see the Realme branding right in the center. 4K UHD 108cm written on the top right. Chromecast built in, DTS Studio Surround, HDMI, Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. Towards the bottom right, you can see the manufacturing details and the MRP, which is 32,999. Alright, it's time to take the leap. It's time to unbox it. So here's what we get inside the box, starting with the power cable. Then you have some paperwork, we have a Realme TV user manual, and we have a base installation manual if you want to table mount the TV. Then here is an AV connector. Now this is for analog input like old set-top boxes that come with analog input. This will come handy. Then you have two stands. The build quality however is quite good. It's got this nice matte finish. It's really light but still very solid, not flimsy, no creaking sounds and nice. It's got the rubber at the base so it should get a good grip on the table. It's nice. I would have preferred metal but these will do. Not bad at all. The sleek design really stands out. Then you have two AAA batteries for the remote and finally the Realme remote. So this is a very minimalistic design. I like the approach and this is a combination of Bluetooth and infrared, which is nice. So if you see closely, you can see the power button, you have the mute button, the D-pad, back button, home button, shortcut keys for Netflix, YouTube, Prime Videos, input key, the volume up and down and the Google Voice Assistant. You see the Realme branding right here. Nice, light and easy to use. Sadly, a wall mount bracket isn't included in the box. Let's quickly fix the stands. And we have finally table mounted the TV. The first thing that got my attention are the bezels. Well, actually, there aren't any. Almost bezel-less design on three sides, giving it a 97% screen to body ratio. That's really impressive. The bottom bezel is very slim with the Realme branding. If you look closely, you can also see the built-in microphone for hands-free voice assistant. Shall check it out in just a moment. The stands are on the extreme side, but this time they remain inside the TV's length. Though I would have preferred if they were even closer, as some of us might have smaller tables to mount the TV. The distance between the two stands is 38 inches, helpful if you're planning to table mount the TV. Also here's the height and length, 38.5 by 22 inches, so you can be sure it fits your spot. Let's have a look at the back. Plastic built and clean. You have the power supply on one side, all the ports on the other side and two buttons. Yes, we have buttons on the back. One is the toggle on and off button for the microphone and power/D-pad button to navigate. Pretty cool. Then here are all the ports on one side, AV composite, dual USB-A ports, 3 HDMI ports out of which one supports HDMI ARC, Ethernet and optical. So overall I can say that the build and design is pretty good, especially that bezel-less design. It kind of stands out. But sadly there's no 3.5 headphone jack, which sometimes is very useful to connect external speakers with a simple aux cable. But it's not a deal breaker. Before we boot it up, let's have a quick glance at the specifications. Cortex A53 quad-core CPU. This is a 4K IPS panel with a resolution of 3840 by 2160 pixels. It has 2 GB RAM with 16 GB internal storage. Hands-free Google Voice Assistant, Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos support, 24 watt sound output, dual band Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0 and it's running Android TV 10. Alright, let's boot up the TV. And we're greeted with the Realme TV logo. And we are booted directly to the Android TV OS. What? So there was no setup process, which is so surprising. Wow! Wow, that's good. We have the apps here. And you can hear the system sound. I'm not a fan of that. Let's see if we can turn that off. We go into the settings, device preferences, sound, and yes, we can turn it off. Oh yeah, That's amazing. So you can see nothing is set up. It's not even connected to the internet, nothing. It's just a fresh start. That's great actually. I'm happy that we don't have that long setup process. You can just start the TV and then do the setup process. That's not bad actually. And we are connected to the Wi-Fi. All right. So the display actually looks quite nice. Deep blacks, vibrant bright colors. Pretty impressive initial impressions. Let's go into the apps. And we have Netflix, Prime Videos, Live TV, Speed Channel, YouTube, Google Play Movies and TV, YouTube Music, Google Play Store, Google Play Games, Multimedia Player, Bluetooth Audio. So the idea of Bluetooth Audio is that you can actually play music from your phone to the TV speakers and from the TV to your headphone or to Bluetooth speakers, which is amazing. Then you have Cast Play, which will basically allow you to mirror and cast content from your Android and iOS devices. Wow. We just have a quick look inside the settings as well. And if you go into device preferences, about, and we can see that the TV is running Android TV 10. Great. We'll also check out the storage. So we get 12 GB of usable space, which means the TV comes with 16 GB of internal memory. That's amazing. All right, that looks pretty impressive. So now that I've kept that remote away, it's time to check out that hands-free voice assistant experience. Okay Google, what is the weather in Mumbai?
Currently in Mumbai, it's 90 degrees and partly cloudy.
Okay Google,
Today, it'll be partly cloudy.
open Netflix.
Opening Netflix.
Wow, it's pretty good. Okay Google, turn on Prime Videos.
Opening Prime Video.
Wow, that was fast and very responsive. Okay Google, go to the home page. Wow. Okay Google, turn off the TV.
Sure, turning Realme Smart TV off.
Wow, that's great. And there you go, even the TV has turned off. Okay Google, turn on the TV.
Okay, turning on Realme Smart TV.
This is really amazing. I'm already in love with this feature. It's so good. You can see that the remote is lying right in front of the TV and I can use most of the features without using the remote and just with my voice. Amazing. Let's have a look at the display. So here's a 4K video playing on YouTube. The panel comes with 60 Hz refresh rate and the video is playing smoothly without any lag or drop frames. The colors are very punchy, yet they go very easy on the eyes. The Chroma Boost Picture engine is really well tuned. The blacks are not the deepest and seem a little grayish at times, but still good enough for an IPS panel. On the flip side, the best part of an IPS panel is better viewing angles, and this one nails it. Absolutely flawless when it comes to sitting at an angle. No shift in color and brightness. Overall, I can say that the panel is pretty good. Colorful, bright, vibrant and sharp. Also briefly tested the set-top box. Here are some SD channels. They look pretty decent. I mean, you can watch it, but it's not going to be really fun. But here are HD channels and they look really good. The detail in the videos really pop and would be more fun to watch. I highly recommend you use an HD connection to enjoy your set-top box channels. The Realme TV also comes with Dolby Vision, and what better place to check than Disney Hotstar. You can see the 4K Dolby Vision logo on the left, streamed some content and it looked quite nice. However, sometimes I felt that it's a little washed, but then I changed in the picture settings to Dolby Vision Dark or Vibrant, and wow, drastic change in the viewing experience. The image just popped and felt so much more better. You can definitely enjoy Dolby Vision content from Netflix and Disney Hotstar on this TV. Talking about apps, we have a fully stocked Google Play Store, so you can download tons of apps including your favorite streaming app from here. Also a collection of Android TV games that you can play on this TV. Some can be played with the TV remote, while some might need a gamepad. Alright, talking about sound, so it comes with 24 watt sound output, mid-range speakers and tweeter combination. We also get Dolby Atmos support, so if you have support in soundbar or a home theater system, you'll be able to take full advantage of that. Here's a quick demo. Wow, the audio was really good for a TV of this size. Loud enough to fill your room and very dynamic rich sound. Can't complain. So in my initial impressions, the device takes almost everything that you look for before you buy a smart TV. Android TV OS with Google Play Store, so you can download tons of games and apps. Official Netflix and Prime Video support is available. A 4K display with Dolby Vision support. A good sound experience with Dolby Atmos support. And also hands-free Google Voice Assistant, which was actually quite fun. I can easily recommend this TV. By the way, Realme is also providing a 1-year warranty plus 1 more year for screen warranty for this Realme TV, which makes it even a more compelling buy. However, we don't know the price and the availability at the time of making this video, but I'm assuming this 43-inch should be under 30,000 and available from this week. You'll find the exact details in the description. As I said before, this unit is also available in 50 inches and it has the exact same specs and the same 4K resolution. You can also consider that if you're looking for a bigger size. I'll share the links for both the sizes, 43-inch and the 50-inch in the description. If you'd like to buy one, you should definitely check it out. So I hope this video was helpful. If there are any questions, mention it down in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Until next time, cheers.